What's going on, everyone? We're watching some Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero openings today. I've often heard this show described as a slow burn of sorts, and it quickly builds into what many people consider to be one of the best anime of all time. Since we're just watching two openings today, I'll go ahead and post my reaction to all of the Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero endings over on my Patreon, and I'll leave that available for free for the first 24 hours it's up over there. And speaking of Patreon, shout out to all of these patrons here on the screen who are subscribed over there. Thank you for supporting the channel in that way. And if you're interested in watching any of my reactions to One Piece, Naruto, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and several other shows, head on over there and check it out. And lastly, leave a comment down below for what openings or endings I should react to next. Let's watch some Steins Gate. This is the first and only opening for the original Steins Gate, called Hacking to the Gate. Let's do it. Okay. Lots of layers of geometric shapes here. Okay. I like the voice. Seems kind of dark. Okay. I'm getting the vibe that there's definitely an intelligence component so far to this show, perhaps, especially like with all the different, replicas of this scientist guy and all the different symbolism we're seeing so far. I like that visual. I think I've seen maybe 5 people so far, maybe 6 at this point. Huh. I wonder what that was. Did you see like all the looked like the replicas or clones of that woman floating around? This scientist guy, I would guess, is the main character. Maybe not. Let me know down in the comments. Ooh, I like that part. Or maybe she's the main character. Like, time is definitely a part of this. I like that the visuals have been consistent throughout, kind of this staticky, almost a little bit subdued, scientific, mysterious would be the words I'd use to describe it. Oh, okay, there it was. I thought the first opening was pretty strong. I definitely think I liked the visuals more than the song itself. Not that I didn't like the song. I think we're just living in an age of where every song now is by Creepy Nuts, and we hear like the Danda Dan one or any of the other ones they do, and we're like, oh my gosh, this is a banger. And something like this is a little bit more subdued and classic. Not that that's bad. It's just different than I think what we're used to now as people who hear these songs a lot of the time. So I think the flip side of that, though, something it did do really well, which I don't think a lot of modern anime necessarily does as well, is it got me interested in the characters. Now, modern anime probably have it when it comes to the hype and the rhythms and the wanting to dance along to the songs. However, something like this, I'm looking at the characters who it's displaying in the opening, and I'm finding myself more drawn to them. Almost got the vibe that the girl with the red hair had some sort of like telekinetic ability, and maybe the doctor guy is a bad guy potentially. There definitely wasn't someone who screamed bad guy or antagonist, but I'd say my interest is piqued, and I would definitely want to watch this show, especially considering I think it's only about 25 episodes or so. I know we're jumping here to Steins Gate Zero. I hope there's not too much that's spoiled for me in watching this opening, because I definitely do really want to watch this show, especially because not only is Steins Gate only about 25 episodes, Steins Gate Zero is only about 25 episodes, so you could knock the whole thing out if you really had the time and wanted to in less than a week. So here is the Steins Gate Zero opening. This one is called Fatima, which is a word in Arabic, interestingly, that means, I think, like to abstain or wean off of something. So I don't know if that's going to pertain to the opening, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's watch the Steins Gate Zero opening. And I know this came out maybe 7 years after the first one. Okay, similar visuals, but you can definitely tell just in those 7 years, the style of animation is more modern in this one. We got some lyrics too. Okay, now, oh, this looks like the doctor guy from the first one. Okay, also with the lyrics in this one, I do get to have more of an insight into what the story is. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's almost like giving the illusion that like, what is reality? Is this even real? Are we living in a simulation? That's the vibe I'm getting now. It does seem like a lot of the same characters, except for, I think he's new. Wow. These lyrics are so existential. Like, what if none of this matters? What's reality? Like, what if, you know, pulling the strings was that lyric we just saw there? Lethal Minority. Now, she, I think, is the same character from the first one. Ooh, key change. You gotta love a good key change. Ooh. Okay. Man, I want to pause it and talk about it, but the song is going pretty hard now. Give birth to zero. Wow. So is everyone just like a simulation? Is that what it's trying to say? We saw him reaching for the girl with the red hair, who both of them were obviously in the Steins Gate opening too, not just this one. And he went right through her. So now I'm getting the vibe that maybe the doctor is the protagonist. He's created this world, and perhaps he's struggling with what is real. Maybe he's even trapped in the world. Who knows? Musically, I would definitely give the edge to Steins Gate 0 for that opening. I think it'd probably be fair to say that if I watched the show, I would have more appreciation and maybe nostalgia for the first Steins Gate opening. But just having only heard both of them once now, I gotta go with the second one as being my favorite. I really liked that. Oh yeah, key change. Can't forget the key change. That was awesome. I think in the context of being an anime fan, a world which I'm still probably relatively new to, I think it's shows like this that make me more likely to watch them, only because, you know, again, it's 50 episodes, and I like a show that makes me think. One of the rather shorter shows that I've seen that does require you to really think a lot, at least I would say so, is Death Note. I really enjoyed that. And I get similar vibes here, like a little bit of a darker anime. It's dealing with what is real, what is purpose, what is meaning, the vibe I get at least. And I like that. I like shows that make you think. Now, of course, there is a good place for, you know, shows that are just fun. Like, I'm watching One Piece still, and I love watching One Piece. It's a feel-good show. Something like this, I think, balances out shows like that really well. And I think that is what I would most look forward to if I were to watch this show, which at this point I do plan to. Shout out to all of you guys for all the support recently on the channel. I can't tell you how much it means, especially with my wife and I welcoming our first child here in about a month's time. So thank you for all the support. And if you'd like extra ways to support, the link for the Patreon will be down in the description below. Much love to each and every single one of you. Let me know your thoughts on Steins Gate down below in the comments, without the spoilers, of course. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. And until then, take care. Peace.